Alright guys, welcome back to Gilded Gaming and Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. Woo. Let's keep going in Mount Gold's shadow. Where is it? There it is. Got a mountain to get up to. Alright. We gotta get over here to top rung, right? Music up here is pretty hype, man. Someone's gathering. High Treason is indeed one of the best songs in yeah. I was rocking out to it while I was getting ready for the stream, and I was like, man, this main titles music is pretty, and I was like, no wait, I'm actually already loaded in. This is just the music of this zone. I didn't expect to see the Chais here, though I suppose it's well within their rights. Yeah, they are here, aren't they? At any rate, it's time to tackle our next little obstacle, finding a way to reach Mount Gold. For this, we need to put all our heads together. I wonder if they're spying for, you know, their Sin-Eater friends. Let's get a new weapon. So this song is called High Treason, huh? That's a pretty good name for a song. Dwarven Mithril Glaives. Oh yeah. Chest. Nice. Got a whole mithril set. I like it.
In short, there's no path, and the sky is thick with Vorthri's winged devils.
We might consider Amaro, but without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters.
Alright.
Yulmor's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Cid, we are in no position to attempt a refit.
Don't give the Crystal Exarch any ideas. He'll yank Cid in here.
Should jolly well come back down to us.
It's not a bad idea. Can we do that?
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder and seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
Alright, we saw what was up here. Let's go. Oh.
The lady may well have the right of it. Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain.
Excuse me?
In the form of a Talos. A Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
Where are you gonna find a Talos that big?
build such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed. Yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
We just spent like a whole long side quest just getting one broken Talos to work. Now she wants one big enough to yank a mountain down.
Boulder Dash!
What?
No one has ever made one even half that size. Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex.
Then we have you.
I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be. Solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required.
We found a use for this guy.
We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work.
We have an army.
Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
So we need more hands. And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Well, let's see. First, we'd need people to procure the stone for the chassis. The rock found in the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It'd be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we'd need all the help we can get.
I guess we're doing this.
We have friends amongst the miners of Armoring. I will go and petition their aid.
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Then I shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Yulmore is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Is there anything else you need?
Well, yes, actually. Magic. Lots
Magic.
of stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a Talus of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts. I will recruit them to our cause.
The Fey folk, too, possess surpassing aptitude in magics. Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief. That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium, with thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Amaro and Chocobos.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna call on everybody in the whole world.
Not only the people of Yulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Maud, and even those miners.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just about everyone in Ballynorvrand.
We did kind of, bring Night back everywhere.
Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
The artist Alphino and his assistants. Obviously.
Oh, dearest, have you forgotten already? Alphino told us that when we first met.
Actually, that may not have been... never mind.
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival. Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
We'll be back as soon as we can. And
Exarch's like just hanging out in the back, being creepy, not saying anything. Say something. It's just gonna be just the two of us left.
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
Okay. A gigantic undertaking. What we gotta do? Have the design ready, she says. In good time, she says. Does she even understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design anything, I need intimate knowledge of the land and knowledge of locals. Last I heard, no one lives here. For dwarves, right? The village of Yulmore exiles. Oh yeah, those guys too. But those people have every reason to loathe a free citizen like me. They couldn't possibly be willing to cooperate. This will never work. Never. I never should have fixed that ready lift. Never should have ridden up here. Never should have. Never should have. Oh dear, Darling appears to have lost the plot. But he has it in him, Elheim. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence sometimes. If you were to give him some words of encouragement, I'm sure he could give you your Talos. A bit of advice I learned from his mother. He responds poorly to obvious praise. You'll need to find another way to stoke the fires of his motivation. Awaken his sense of daring. Choose the words that will best encourage China. In order to succeed, you must lift his spirit sufficiently during the conversation. Okay. Encourage him. Oh my god, this is a duty. Let's go. He's plagued with self-doubt. I can't do it. No one can. The Talos of that size, no one's ever dreamed of it. Yeah, she's counting on you as... Yeah. I know. I hardly need you to tell me that. You think I'd disappoint her if I could help it? He's plagued with self-doubt. But regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers. And they're not badly likely to give it. Tristle's among them. Like you said so yourself, lest you've forgotten, we essentially sent him to his death. Even if the others don't bear a personal grudge, he would never forgive us. Things won't improve by themselves. You have to take the first step. I know. Unless we take the first step, there can never be reconciliation. This is a chance for everyone to come together. Even if they hurled stones at me, perhaps it's worth trying to apologize. He still harbors some misgivings. But what then? In the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous Talos is impossible, and no amount of contrition will change that. And even if by some miracle the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be bygones, they think that the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. It's less absurd than the change that's come to Yulmore. Well, I can't argue with that logic. Enormous as the task is, it's simply a matter of finding a solution to a practical problem. From that perspective, it's not entirely unrealistic. He still harbors some misgivings. But realistic or no, there's no guarantee of success. There are risks to consider should the venture fail. I imagine for a moment that we fail to reach Vothri and only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash this hordes of eaters and will meet a horrible end. We could build Talos for battle. I've thought of that, I assure you, but I'm afraid Talos can't not contend with Sin Eaters. If they could, I would never have come to Yulmore. Nonetheless, I appreciate your earnest attempt to find a solution. Somewhat optimistic? Makes me wonder, what is it that drives you? Tell me, why did you throw yourself into the midst of such a grueling struggle? Protect those I love. Indeed, what else could compel us to face such dangers? I too have someone I wish to protect, with whom I want to live out my days in peace. He's burning with motivation. Nice. Haha! What an interesting duty. Yes, by the gods I can do this. I just need to have a little faith in myself. Right, let's head to Amity and speak with the villagers with Tristal. My love, things are liable to become more dangerous. I want you to wait for me back in Yulmore. Nope, wherever you go, I'm going too. Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize. But there's no telling what may happen out there. You don't know if I can keep you safe. Perhaps this is a bad idea after all. I don't think I have what it takes. Master Chai, that you are beset with doubt is proof that you can envision the task ahead. And that which man can envision, he can make reality. Thus did some old friends of mine once say. Even should it be a feat fit for the divine, if something has been done before, then most assuredly can be done again by our own hands. I enjoy the dating sim. Frustrated dog. I bet, yeah. A little idealistic, don't you think? Perhaps, Master Chai, perhaps. But what is a man if not an idealistic creature? It is not an easy thing to achieve one's dreams. My friends can attest to that. Countless times did they meet with frustration in the course of their endeavors. None would have found fault with them had they given up. Yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goals. And for their determination, they accomplished numerous feats that many believed lay beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you are a man of science. Amidst your doubts, surely there is a spark of desire. The desire to make the impossible possible. Come, darling, like the old days, I would be the first to see your Talos. And you shall be, my dear. I would have none other by my side when my greatest masterpiece awakens. Right then, to Amity. Amity. Hey, Kirinova. I'm glad my words struck a chord, shall we? How do you get the second star of speed? Do you know, Minus? I always feel so slow. Writing maps that can be bought using hunt currency. Really? Like, I need them for everywhere. I mean, Norbrot, we don't even have the first star because you don't really get it until you finish the main story, I think, right? But everywhere we only have the first star. It doesn't affect flight. Gotcha. Yeah, we're so much faster when we fly. I always feel like the mounts could be a little faster in Final Fantasy. Oh well. You have every right to be angry with this, but please listen to what I have to say. Then make up for it by letting you teleport everywhere. I am tasked with delivering these people to Mount Gold by means of a Talos of heretofore unforeseen proportions. However, I cannot do this without the cooperation of those intimate with the knowledge of this land. That is, you and your fellow villagers. Cooperation? After you ignored my desperate plea and cast me out, you had the gall to come here and ask for my cooperation? You have every right to be upset. Vathri's not the one to blame for your suffering. We are. We were free citizens without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardship of others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But we know now that what we did to you, to full many, was wrong. Terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends, but I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. Now, I mentioned we were eating sin eaters. Could affect things, right? I'm not sure how I feel. Should I forgive you? Hate you? Perhaps it's not even my place to judge. After all, I sought a place in your city. I wanted to be you once. But one thing is clear to me. All of that's in the past, and we mustn't let past wrongs stay in the way of a brighter future. And so I will cooperate with you. Please see our friends to Mount Gold. You have my word. I'll set to work on the design at once. Wouldn't do to have nothing to show the others when they return with help. Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building, nay, the history of all mankind, but rest assured, this genius of Daedalus Stoneworks will deliver. Okay. Wicked White. Is there a problem? Well, you see, I've been promised people to procure the stone as well as imbue magic. When I was put on the spot earlier, I thought it was all we required. But I forgot about one rather important item needed to bring a Talos to life. The heart? That's right, the heart. I'm pleased to see you have some familiarity with Talos. But while I work on the design, I'd be much obliged if you could see to procuring the ore with which to fashion a heart. A heart suitable of bringing to life a Talos that we shall embrace the very firmament. Lovely. So we're gonna go from like, how will we ever find a heart for a regular Talos to let's go build a heart for a humongous Talos, right? If you seek material for the Talos' heart, I know people who may be able to assist. They are the Thals, a dwarven family that have long mined this land. No one knows this bounty as well as they. If you explain your situation, I'm sure they'd be willing to cooperate. Indeed, 'twas one of them who showed me the secret tunnel to the top of the cliff. You'll find the Thals at their village in the northwest, a place called Tomra, where you arrive, seek guidance with Chief Samot, and do not forget to greet him with a hearty "Lally-ho!" Absolutely. Permit me to join you, Elheim. I would keep my joints limber, and mayhap I can provide some manner of assistance. I'll leave the heart to the two of you, then. The variety of ore doesn't matter, so long as it's rich with aether. I'll aim to have my design complete by your return. The Crystal Exarch is wanting to stay like right with us at all times now, all of a sudden, as we're nearing completion of this quest. Little suspect. I'm starting to worry, because so, like, we've been like absorbing the power, the light energy of all of these light wardens. Oh my god, what am I wearing? What is this? Okay. Also, my mithril chakram is really thick. It's like a tambourine or something. We've been absorbing the energy of all these light wardens. We're about to absorb the last one, and he wants to hang out with us. Now, like, I'm seriously worried he's gonna be like, cool, we got all the light energy in one place. You can go back home now. You know, like, there we go, light energy is the source's problem now. Or something, I don't know. He's up to something, damn it. I am suspicious. I think I'm right to be. We've already been to Tomra. All right. This is Tomra. Seldom do we see the dwarven folk at the Crystarium to be now in the presence of so many. I shall enjoy not having to crane my neck for a change. Whatever, I'm shorter than you are, dude. Lally-ho! Lolly-ho? What'd you just call me? What sorry excuse for a greeting was that? Where's your heart, lass? Your stones. You want to try it again? Lolly-ho! Right. Now your turn. There you go. Not bad, but there's room for improvement. Any road, now that we've observed common courtesy, who are you and what are you doing here? At the recommendation of the denizens of Amity, we have come to seek the aid of the Thal family. May we speak with Chief Zamet? Why, yes, you may. I am Zamet. I bid you welcome to Tomra. It's the folk of Amity who sent you. You must have quite a tale to tell. Come, let's hear it. Lolly-ho is a dwarf greeting from past Final Fantasy games, yes. Yeah, very much so. They say it in Final Fantasy 1, in Final Fantasy 4, in 3. In 3, a lot of the dwarves are like pirates, but I think they still say it. Yeah. It's very much a classic. This sort of dwarf, like the classic Final Fantasy dwarves, all say it. Well, and there I thought that those below had no fight left in them. Having said that, it's not like we know how to deal with the floating volcano and all them sin eaters neither. If you're serious about restoring peace to these parts, though, we'll gladly lend you a hand. However, the kind of ore you seek's too precious to us too. If I let you have it, only for you to bungle things up and squander it like no amount of ale will wash away my chagrin. First, I need to make sure you're worthy, by means of a trial. A trial most tricksy, passed down through the line of Thal. Of course. And what is this trial? Come with me and I'll tell you all. Listen well. As you know, we're a mining folk, and mining life's danger's a constant companion. So when we come of age, each of us must prove our readiness to take the mines. This we do by undertaking a trial, what tests the 3 traits all good miners can't do without: discernment, diligence, and dexterity. We call it the 3D Mine Runner. Oh my. Now look on the helm. Mark its features well. You'll be given a slingshot with which to shoot the dwarves as wear helmets what are different. On my helm. Okay. I've already made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take the trial, report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you. Okay. But yeah, like, check it out. Like, Here's Final Fantasy IV dwarves. They had King Giot instead of Zamet or whatever. Also kind of similar. And of course, you know, Lolly Ho! Or like in Final Fantasy IX, it was translated slightly differently, but the dwarves say of Conde Pity say Rally Ho, which is very similar. Especially because in Japanese they don't really have a distinction between R and L, so it's kind of the same letter. But in Final Fantasy IX, you got Rally Ho, right? That's kind of cool. Yeah, they're classic Final Fantasy dwarves, basically. Yo, you must be a challenger the chief mentioned. I'll show you to the rooftop at once. As I'm sure you've been told, 3D Mine Runner use a slingshot to shoot them that wear the wrong helmet. Let's begin the spot of practice, eh? Search for the dwarf wearing the wrong type of helmet. You may move. Okay. Interesting. Where's dwarves at? Yeah, that was him there. And wait for them to pop out from behind the walls. Nice shooting. Keep up the actual trial, eh? Okay. Interesting. You gotta shoot dwarves that have their own helmet. Next time that's the trial of true. Let me know when you're ready, eh? Interesting little minigame. Ready for the trial right this way. This time there'll be them is where the right helmet, you shoot them, you fail. So look carefully before you let the stone fly. Search for the dwarf wearing the wrong type of helmet. Got it. Fine showing of discernment and dexterity. That was it? Okay. Well done, well done. The trial never lies. You've got what it takes to be a miner. Okay. Run along back to the chief now. We'll get on with putting the end to all this strangeness of late. Man, I've been doing like the shooting things in like Peace Walker. Like where it's like to shoot like 24 targets or something. This is like, oh, you found the one guy, you're good. You're a miner. Let's move on. That was some impressive shooting last. Consider me satisfied. It is plain you didn't come to this far with luck alone, so I'll place my faith in you and help you find the ore you seek. Works for me, I guess. Did you know that Kalusha is rich in sulfur? Well, it is. We've been mining the stuff since ancient times. Every so often, the self-same vein yields what's called earth seed, a rare ore steeped in magic. Time was we used to refine earth seed for this and that, but the technique's been lost. The stuff's still out there to be had, though, provided you know where to look. No place is surer than Durgar's tool. Problem is, the site's occupied by your age-old rivals, the gods. Greedy sods claim the place is theirs and refuse to let any other bugger near. Oh, and there never was a more odious lot than them gods. You go on forever about them hornless horsens. But then we'd be here forever and that won't get us nowhere. What it boils down to is this. If you want the earth seed, you're gonna have to deal with the gods. Reckon you're up for the challenge? We've dealt with far worse. I'm sure we can find a way to obtain what we need. That's the spirit. Now, to help you find your way, we have one of ours go with you. I'll do it. I'll go with them. Hurrit? Couldn't help overhearing. I knew that the eaters had flocked to Mount Gold, but I didn't know why. To think that the last Light Warden's hiding up there. The fate of Calusia. No, the world hangs in the balance. If I can't be of some help, then I want to do my part. I hear they like turn and zoom in on the dwarf, like he doesn't look exactly like the other dwarf. Your zeal is commendable, lad, but it isn't so simple. This here's Court. Young as he is, he's one of the village's finest miners. The lad's got an uncanny sense of where to dig, and his aim with the pickaxe is as true as any dwarf's. But put him up in the thick of battle, and he couldn't hit the side of a minecart if he was sitting in it. If all he needed to do was dig, he'd be your dwarf, but he's liable to become a sin eater's breakfast before he can even manage to swing. It's true, I'm hopeless in a fight, but I still want to try. Please, please, let me go with you. Alright, you convinced me. I take care of you, you take care of the ore. Oh, thank you so much. I'll try my best not to be a burden. You want to take Court? Far be it from me to stop you. Keep him safe, though, will you? We will most assuredly encounter seniors along the way. Though, with you in our company, they will be more a spectacle than a concern. He's not wrong. Digging we will go, so we got a duty. Durgar's tool lies in a cave to the east. I'm ready when you are. Boom. Can't mount here. Be sure to read all the dialogue that happens during this duty. You can cover a fair distance. Be on your guard for scene eaters. I think I'm found some. The one on the left is yours, okay? Forgiven cowards. And help with yours? The Court comes to no harm yet. We're on it. Amazing, you should really, really strong. It may interest you that Elheim is a great hero in the land where she hails. Some would call her the greatest. I guess. Really, you must have some stories to tell Elheim. That she does. Tales to impress and inspire you in turn. By all means, her regale you with a few once the work is done. I can't wait. More of them. Stay behind us, Court. Shit. I can't target that one. Focus on the enemy, I'll protect our charge, okay? Like, I hate it in these duties when it's like, we don't want you to fight that one, so you just can't even target it. Like, they're making it stupid proof, but at the same time, it's like really counterintuitive that I have an enemy that I can't even, like, attack. I don't know. I get it, but I don't get it. The shot fighting, but you two make a great team. Interesting music fight. The music is from Starter Guildhests. The only place you hear the song is in the Palace of the Dead. Cool. Looks like you've been doing this for years to me. Is that so? I should take that as a compliment. Okay, are you moving? Did I say the wrong thing? Not at all. Your words are most heartening indeed. I feel like a young man again. How as if you're old. How long have you two known each other anyway? Well... Oh, more of them! Alright, concentrate on these. He's gonna see the rest. Or this way. Okay. Much farther to the cave. How far? It's just past this rise. Do I see it? Can't draw them in. This is done. Let's press on new. The Crystal Exarch had a trick for those kind of occasions, huh? More Sand Eaters. It's just as we're about to get there. Little smirk. One last push then, shall we, Elheim? Okay. Recognize the music? No. I'm not good at remembering music. I can't target this guy. There we go. I couldn't target him until after I did that attack. Here's the commotion juice from Alheim. Time to bring all to bear. Okay. The Sickest Tower raid? Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have remembered that. Been months. Like, I remember songs from games, but it's usually when it's a game that I played a lot and a song that played a lot during the game, you know? I'm probably not gonna remember a song from a particular raid. Unless I've done that raid a lot. Oh shit. Hector's just gonna win this for us. Okay. Interesting. Look at Gordon, friend. Oh, he's over there, okay. Alright. Most players have done that raid a bunch via Alliance raid roulette. Yeah. Been kind of focused on getting to the end of the game. We're alive! We're alive! Let's hurry inside before any more Sin Eaters come. It was a near thing in the end, but what matters is that we pulled through. Well fought, my friend. Right, follow me, please. I'll take you to the Durgar's tool where the purest sulfur in the land may be found. Okay. Making progress. Is this over here? There's not much more left in this zone for us to explore, though. If the terrain and stench are any indication, we are at the tool. Ah, there! The Gogs with their ugly, unkempt beards. They realize we're here, they'll come after us. Best to take them down first. Be not so hasty, Court. The animosity between your two clans notwithstanding, I would not resort to violence unless necessary. I will use an enchantment to render you invisible. It will not fool sin eaters, but it will suffice to hide you from the eyes of men. While you are thus concealed, do you think you could find us the Earth Seed? I'll dig up the choicest stuff there is. We would be much obliged. Without further ado, then. Ha! You can see straight through me. Right, a digging we will go. Let's not be idle either. The court cannot be seen, he may still be heard. I would aid him by removing some few Gogs from the field. To that end? Dream powder. As you may recall, we used it for the rescue mission at Laxon Loft. We used it in Yulmore too. Truly, it seems our alchemists got a little carried away with the latest batch. But it has been useful in our endeavors, so I have no cause to complain. Now then, I shall make you invisible as well, that you might steal close to the dwarves and give them a dose of dream powder. Even should you fail to put them to sleep outright, it should render them drowsy enough to seek their beds. Say the word and I'll cast the enchantment. Okay. Ready to begin? Very good. Should the enchantment fade before you finish it into the dwarves, return to me and I'll cast it anew. Okay. Sulfur beard. Ooh, Aether Current. Use our compass while we're invisible, I guess. Make 3 Gog dwarves, groggy dwarves. Time to call it a day. Let's see all 3 of them. Okay. All work and no ale makes something of something, and I'm spent. So, I hear Co-Carnage and Asmongold are both getting to Heavensward, right? I hear Co-Carnage has got his viewers doing like nightly fishing runs where they all just go out fishing together. Sounds like him. All the dwarves are taking their leave. Good work, my friend. We've done all we can. Let's await Court's return. I'm back. Is the purest stuff there is. Think it's enough, or shall I go and dig up some more? I dare say it will suffice for our purposes. You have our gratitude for it. Let's carry this back to... You alright? Worry not, I should be fine. As long as I've been away from the Crystarium, a little weakness is to be expected. May have also overexerted myself in the moment. I have this rare opportunity yet to be unable to enjoy it to the full. But he's really dependent on being at the Crystal Tower. For whatever reason. Who goes there? It's that Glag, chief of the Gogs! You're one of the Thals! see. I see. Word was our minds were coming back drowsy one after the next. I immediately suspected foul play. What should I find here but Thal scum skulking about? It's a spineless act befitting your limp beards. What? I won't stand for that insult. Our beards are soft and luscious and smell like freshly tapped ale. Dog beards are dry and crusty and smell like a knocker's arse. Impotent whelp, better a hobgoblin's nose hairs than the feeble floppy things that you Thals are hanging from your faces. Like oil and water, this is not light to end of its own accord. Elheim, do you perchance have some dream powder left? Yeah, enough to put into this. It's interesting that it would play the circus, like the Crystal Tower raid music, when you got the Exarch with you. Like, they haven't shown us his full face yet. I mean, it's hard to commit to that because he's like part crystal now. But theoretically, he could be the what's his face that like went into the tower and locked himself in there, right? Like, we saw like ears coming off his head. We might be able to recognize him, but we can't see the top of his head. I would expect I would hide his head, but then I don't know what he'd be up to and why he wouldn't just tell us if that were the case. What the s... Forgive me, Court. You need to be calm as well. I'm sorry, just when it comes to the gods, I can't help but see red. You don't need to apologize, my friend. You are here on our account. We have not the gratitude for you. Now that we have what we came for, however, it's time to take our leave. The Talus awaits its heart. Okay. Like, it is something to think of, and it could, like, the fact that the Crystal Tower is here in Shadowbringers and everything, and the fact that you actually have to do the Crystal Tower because it's like part of the main story. He could be. Like, can I see his face at all? We really can't. Like, it literally, it's like he's not even there, you know? Yeah. His mouth looks about right. He could be that dude. You got red eyes up in there, bud? I don't know what he'd be up to at this point and why he wouldn't tell us if it was him, because like he would theoretically know us, but then we don't know how long it's been. We'll find out. Well, my friend, much as I've enjoyed our time together, I think it best we split up, that we might accomplish our tasks more swiftly. You'll see the Earthseed safely into the hands of Chinese. While I am thus employed, would you be so good as to deliver Court back to Tomra? Like, when he was coming up here, like, they asked us, like, how long we've known him or whatever. How long have you two known each other? Well, there's more of them. Like, it gets interrupted. Like, he knows us from, like, the Crystal Tower raid, possibly. It might be him. What would he be doing here, though? And, like, Emmett Selk said that what he's doing, pulling people into this world, isn't something that the Tower can do. And I don't know why he would be, like, part crystal now. I don't know. Alright. See you back in Amity. Rich veins of hope. Hate the current quests. Or not. This could be like a dwarven beast tribe, maybe? That's a current quest. Well, scuff my helmet if it ain't the traveler you've been hearing about, and the elders had more than a few things to say. Best be giving you a proper welcome then, eh? Lolly ho! Lolly ho! And that's what I like to see, a lolly ho straight from the heart. I only wish my own boy would put a bit more effort into his lollies and his hoes. Always gotta put effort into your hoes, guys. He's always busy fiddling with his damn automata. Automata? No time for swapping words with folk of flesh and blood. Every dwarf knows that lolly ho gets a lolly ho. You're asking to become an outcast. A mother does worry, she does. That's only the half of it. I know it's strange all lads go through, but the little bugger has to argue with every word I say. Oh, I just had the most clever idea. He'll not listen to me or the other villagers, but maybe, just maybe, curiosity for a stranger will win out of that sour attitude of his. Worth a try, don't you think? Please befriend my son, Ronnet. Just get him used to giving a proper greeting, that's all I ask. And I'll tell you, he really is a marvel with automata. You end up getting along, he might even show you a few of his stranger contraptions. Automata, huh? Let's go ahead and grab this one. You heard the latest rumor of Comra? Strangest find in recent memory, though actually details of what was find actually is yet to emerge. If you happen to come to any juicy tidbits, I'd like to hear them. The suspense is killing me here. Interesting. Look, we got a visitor. Why don't you say hello? Who are you then? What? You got something to say to me? Raleigh ho is what they say in Final Fantasy IX. I ho is what they say at Disney. Raleigh ho! Oh, you know our greeting. Lolly. Oh, Robert, my lad, you can do better than that. Head up, eyes front, no need to be shy. I'm not being shy, I'm stoic. Yes, dear, if you say so. Now, Ronnet, is everything else alright? You seem to be looking for something. No, I mean, sorta lost my hammer. You what? Of all the irresponsible, careless, foolish... Ronet's hammer has been in the family for generations. It's a priceless heirloom that once belonged to Watts, the legendary blacksmith of legend himself. Watts is a character from Final Fantasy 3? Oh no, I'm thinking of okay, I'm thinking of frickin' Secret of Mana, right? There's a dwarf named Watts in Secret of Mana that forges your equipment, which is also a Final Fantasy spin-off, right? Final Fantasy VIII has a dude named Watts in the Forest Owls and Timber, but also there is a character in Final Fantasy I that's a dwarf that's named Watts as well. But the one I was actually thinking of is actually from frickin' Secret of Mana, which was, you know, Final Fantasy Adventure when it first came out. Anyways, the legendary blacksmith, huh? Well, What are you standing around for, boy? Find that hammer. We will do what we can to help. Right. Why don't you have a chat with some of the villagers for me and ask if they've been seeing Ronet's hammer? Just remember your dwarven manners and all will be well. You want words with me then? Give a dwarven greeting. Oh, that's a fine lolly-ho you got there, lass. I like you. Ronet? Aye, sulky Sprouts lost old Watt's hammer, has he? Well, lucky for him, I believe yon gentle dwarf picked it up. It's time I get back to work then. Good day to you, stranger. Talking to me? What's this? A perfect lolly-ho? You're no ordinary traveler, I see. The hammer I picked up, I reckon it would hand it over to the elder for safekeeping. You're saying it belonged to younger Ronet? Well, he can be a touch shouty, that boy. Do you think you could take it back to him for me? That's my part done then. Why are you still here? Wait, this is my hammer. Well. Let's look at that. You see, Ronet, give the right and proper greeting and folk will be glad to share the bit of kindness. Could be a thing or two to learn from Elheim here. Huh? You lecture me again? Alright, well, maybe. Maybe not such a bad sort. I'll just put the hammer in a safe place somewhere. I mean to be a famous smithy myself someday. But best not lose it again. I'll leave it to you then. I know my boy's not the easiest to get along with, Elheim, but he sure could use a friend like you. I don't need a friend. I don't need anyone. We're not going to be friends, understand? But you can stay around a little longer if you want. So now what? Alright. What is this? Is this... Okay. 1 second. This is another quest that doesn't immediately look like an Aether Current. I think there must be a Dwarven Beast tribe. We're still missing an Aether Current quest, though. Also, it looks like the final Aether Current is towards where this quest is taking us. We might as well grab him. Ronet's Beast Tribe, Comer is... I don't know. So, you're staying around then? Not that I care. But since you're here, I might as well show you one of my favorite automata. I present to you the invincible, the unstoppable, Megasonic Frog Boy. Okay. He might not look like much, but different from the other models, but I've upgraded him with the new features I invented. Behold! Lolly-o! Lolly-o. I only need one law. You only need one law. Well, pretty amazing, huh? Hey, what's that look for? Oh, I see. You're thinking he can greet some overgrown toy just fine. He's too scared to talk to actual people. You just don't understand me. You don't understand me. Okay. I've got bigger things to worry about than minding my manners. You help me out with some stuff, though, and maybe I'll forgive you for underestimating me just this one time, though. So I need you to take this coal to Zimmet. She's one of the village elders, and her automaton is due for some fuel. Yep. So this is the Beast Tribe? Okay. And the other one's something else? Interesting. Oh yo, glad you're back and in one piece. How did you fare with the Earthseed then? I got them all they needed. The Exarch's on his way to Amity with it now. Good to hear that, young Court was of help. As it happens, the few others who came forward while you were gone are saying they wanted to do their bit as well. Given that you're building a Talos, I reckon you'd be needing some mining tools. We went and modified our spare pickaxes for use by bigger folk. Here, take these with you. Should be plenty to go around. From what our scouts tell me, there's a crowd gathered at Top Ring already, so go and see what everyone has a pickaxe to swing, eh? Okay. Lolly ho, you must be the visitors Emmett was talking about. What can this old lady do for you? Oh, a little errand for Ronan, are you? That's nice. I can't get around like I used to with this bent back of mine. Would you mind feeding that coal straight into Diligent Spirit there? Poured a lot in then, have you? Thank you, dear. You're as kind as Ronan. When you heard how my back was giving me trouble, that fine young lad went and hammered together my oddly named helper here. Hardly a day goes by when he doesn't stop past to see if it's working properly. He's a surly boy, but his heart's in the right place. It's just a pity he handles his failures with frustration. If he persevered with greetings instead of lashing out, I'm sure he'd be capable of a lovely lolly-ho. Actually, I'm surprised he even asked you to bring me my fuel. I've never known him to do that before, not with anyone. I have a feeling you're the one to get through to him last, so be patient if you can. Thank you again for the delivery. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and just turn this in since we're done with it. You delivered the coal to Zimmer then. Wait, she didn't say anything strange about me, did she? Anyways, thanks for the help. Maybe you and I can be friends after all. Maybe, I said. We'll leave this quest for later. Assuming it's... Yes, this is probably just the Beast Tribe. So... let's go do the main quest first. Three. Yep, one button. Look, Elheim, people from all over are going to help us quarry stone, and this isn't even all of them. As we speak, the volunteers Thancred and Reen recruited are being escorted to the work site, and by both Crystarium and Yulmoring soldiers, no less. But as you can see, we have plenty of hands. There's just one problem. We don't have enough tools to put them in, so we've been desperately trying to round up more. We haven't had much luck so far. Pickaxes from the dwarves? Trust you to have exactly what we need, exactly when we need it. Well, what are we waiting for? Go hand them out to everyone so they can get to work. Welcome, Elheim. In case you're wondering, Guthjohn's here too. Couldn't wait to start breaking rocks though, so he's gone on ahead. Bah, I could have at least left a spare set of tools. Here you go, bud. Wonderful, now we can be about it too. Quarrying isn't exactly my stock in trade, but this time I feel as though my wife will be with me, guiding my hand. So let's make it happen. Let's build a world where everyone can live without fear, where everyone has a place they can go home to. Right then, let's be on our way. What are you still doing here, Thoth? Thought you brought your own tools. I did, and I was just about to head off when I saw Jarek. Oh gods, oh gods. If this plan works, the giant talus comes to life. Just imagine the size of the trolley it could push. Imagine it! You still raving on about that? How many times do I have to tell you that's not what talus is for? Where the hell are you tracks even gonna go? There's bound to be somewhere. You just need a little imagination. Seeing as the stoneworks is involved, maybe we can have a trolley added to the design. Enough! We're going to work. And if I hear one more about trolleys from you, I'll have you pushing one yourself. Alright. You get an pickaxe, and you get a pickaxe. Here you go, bud. Pickaxes, loads of them. Now we may all work to our heart's content. He's like, oh yeah. I don't have many talents. I do have a strong back, and what strength I have, I'll gladly use for the sake of peace. We got the ladder moving again, didn't we? If we join hands, there'll be no talus we can't build. I still haven't repaid you and Alphino for saving me. I'm not sure I ever could. But that ain't gonna stop me from trying. I'm with you to the end. Oh, Brad. Come on, you lot. Look lively. Long time no see, traveler. Are you waiting for the issue to pickaxe too? Oh, you clearly weren't, and now neither are we. Rest assured, we will put these to good use and work very, very hard. Of course, one cannot work on an empty stomach, which is why I brought some tasty worms to share. As much as we would all enjoy a treat, perhaps the worms are best saved for afterwards. Greetings, Elheim. You may not remember me, but I'm one of the carers from the inn at Journey's Head. After Knight returned to Amarang, we noticed the change in our patients. The transformation had halted in every one of them. I can't express what it did to the mood of the place. We were still celebrating days later when who should come along but Alize, She said that she sought the aid of those who believed in the warrior of darkness. We all answered her call right there and then. Of course, some few carers had to remain behind, but as many of us came as could be spared. I too have great respect for the warrior of darkness. When we meet, I'll be sure to treat them to a nice plump worm. Yeah. Don't know where the warrior of darkness is, but I'll let him know about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, thanks, Elheim. With that, everyone's now equipped to work. I think I'll go and join the soldiers standing guard over the volunteers. I would be ashamed if they fell prey to sin eaters after all the trouble we've gone to. Right. Let's say this plan is a resounding success for the sake of all in Norvrant. You're getting there. None shall ever again. Well, my friend, it appears that we are the only ones left here. If you've no pressing tasks, would you care to accompany me to Amity? There, Y'shtola is overseeing those who will imbue the Talus with magics. Come, let us join them at once. Okay. Hello. This guy's... How do you get to this point in the game and still have the little sprout on you? I thought once you got this far into the main story, you lost the sprout. Less than a week of playtime. Dude's been booking it then. Where they bought a story skip? Oh, that's the thing you can buy, huh? Why would you want to skip the story in this game, though? Man, that sucks. I smell a quest. Aha! It's our last Aether Current quest here. You didn't happen to see a lone girl over at Top Rung, did you? It was her turn to keep an eye on the ladder, but she's well past due to return. No wonder what could have... I wonder what could have... The two of us were once bonded citizens, you see, and we were not treated well. But even after fleeing here to Amity, it seems our experience in Yulmore has left my friend distrustful of most other folk. I wouldn't be surprised to learn she simply ran and hid when she saw you coming up the cliff. It wouldn't be the first time. I know it's a lot to ask, but do you think you could find her and calm her down? A soothing word from a stranger might go a long way towards rebuilding your confidence. Go ahead and take care of this real quick. And we still need to come over here, and we do this quest, but also there's the last, you know, world Aether Current over here. Man, so what's the story skip do? It just literally just jumps you straight to Shadowbringers or something? Crazy. I mean, I get it, but like, I get it more in other MMOs. In this one, I'm like, but the story. Maybe they've done it before, though. You know, I can totally see that. I don't want to play through Heaven's Word and Stormblood again. I just want to get the new stuff. Like if I switch servers or something. I want to start a new character, you know. Maybe around the back of this wall. Yep. Just to soothe them. Is that the wrong one? No, please, just let me go. Okay. I saw you come up the ladder. You're a bounty hunter from Yulmore, aren't you? I'm just a traveler. I just thought since I used to work as a servant to a husband and wife in Yulmore, the Lord would make all manner of suggested comments. I did my best to ignore or rebuff his advances, and then one day the lady accused me of tempting her husband. She pulled me aside and had me beaten near to death. That's why I ran from you. I was so certain she'd sent someone to drag me back. Forgive me, I didn't mean to cause you or Zumi any trouble. I'll head straight back and let her know I'm alright. Cool. I mean, not cool. That story kind of sucks, but at least the quest is done. Person in the free company says, I'm in an early dungeon with some newbies who don't read chat, and the tank is only using single target attacks. Oh my. Yeah. I was thinking the same thing, minus. Good of you to join us. I'm pleased to say that we've gathered ample help for the imbuing. With Master Chai in the process of finalizing his design, I've taken the liberty of dispatching all hands to their positions. You hurtle along as though I have my house in order, but quite frankly, this is the most disorganized mess of a project I've ever overseen, and I haven't spent nearly as much time as I would like to on my calculations. So thou hast proclaimed loudly and frequently, Master Chai, yet, from my perspective, a layman's though it may be, haste notwithstanding, thou hast gone to great lengths abiding my proven methodology to ensure the integrity of thy design. Aye, well, that's just the bare minimum that's expected of us at the Stoneworks. Though our glory days are behind us, I've not forgotten our time-honored traditions. But I should mention the XIV delivered the ore I asked for, Earthseed, I believe you called it. In that quantity, I believe we can fashion a suitable heart for the Talos. And then everything will be in readiness, or so I would like to say. Is there a problem? In a Talos of, well, any reasonable size, a single heart will serve to circulate the aether through the chassis, but given the unprecedented proportions of that which we seek to build, I doubt that'll be the case. By installing smaller peripheral hearts at intervals, I believe we can help maintain a stable aether flow, thereby solving the problem. However, we don't have enough ore for this purpose. Not for it to procure, but to procure more, I suppose. Runar, mayhap now is a good time to bring them out. A moment, friends, there's something I would show you. I say, are these not heartstones? They are, the most prized possessions of we, the Knights Blessed, and these belong to our kindred who have left us. Immersed in water, imbued with fervent prayer, these stones harbor no small amount of magic. and we may imbue them with yet more prior to their installation in the Talos. What thank you. Being from a different region, these cannot be used for the main heart. The peripheral ones, on the other hand, I believe they will serve. Excellent. When Master Metoya spoke to us of the role we are to play, the Heartstones immediately came to mind. Of course, before bringing them with me, I made certain to consult my fellows first. After all, the stones bear the precious lives of those who have gone to the Sunless Sea. But we have now beheld the Sunless Sea with our very own eyes, and by the gentle lights that glimmer on high, we know that there is peace beyond. Thus we are also at peace. If our Heartstones may serve to restore night to all the world, gladly do we give them. So, Master Shai, if you could instruct us how to distribute the Heartstones. And Elheim, for good luck, may I ask that you imbue one as well? Sure. Rest assured it is not difficult. Simply raise your hand and focus as you would when attuning to an aetheryte. Imbue the jade-colored stone here, if you'd be so kind. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum. The Leocan Heartstone belongs to a glow faintly. That'll do. Thank you, Elheim. If this Heartstone appears familiar, it is because it belonged to Tadia. It bears the collective hope of Knights Blessed and hope that none shall ever again be sacrificed to Sin Eaters. Right, I've identified the spots on the Talos where the stones are needed. See that they are amply imbued and then install them as I've indicated on this diagram. Understood, we'll set about the task at once. When the Talos awakens, the way to Mount Gold will be secured. We shall sally forth. It promises to be a trying climb, so take what rest you can in the meantime. We'll see it soon. A moment, Urianger. You said that you would have measures ready in the event that our friend fails to contain the light, do you? Do you? Be assured that I do. All which I require lieth in this land. I trust you, Urianger. And I swear to thee that thy trust is not misplaced. As ardently as I pray for the preservation of this world, so too do I pray for thy safety. So rest easy, my friend, and take such ease that thou mayst, as thou mayst, the better be to ready for the trials to come. Yeah. Uh-oh, Nova's showing up. What's up, Nova? We're turning this quest over here, too. Ah, you're back. Thank you for going out of your way to find my friend. A small step, but I'm glad she's able to talk to you. Here, a little something from both of us to reward your kindness. Aether Current. I'm told the rock for the chassis is more or less ready, all quarried and shaped and laid out. It just leaves the imbuers to do their work. I'll continue checking my calculations up until the very last moment, but it's only a matter of time now. We managed to rally nigh everyone in Norvrent for this endeavor. That is a remarkable feat in itself, but will it be enough? Storm Blue. Breath of Respite. God, there's no point worrying about such things now. I'll get back to my calculations. You, meanwhile, should go and rest as your friend suggested. My wife and the XIV should be in the tavern. Why don't you join them? Oh, in Elheim? Thank you. The Exarch, he went outside a moment ago, my dear. I would have thought you'd have seen him. He kept me company for a short while, but then he came over rather pale. He's clearly been straining himself, the poor thing. Anyway, he excused himself, saying that he needed a breath of fresh air. Weak as he looked, I did offer to go with him, but he assured me that he would be fine. I do hope he's all right. He's clearly having trouble being away from the tower that long. I'm starting to think maybe it is what's his face? I don't remember his name. Let me What's his name? There's something Tia, right? Like your name? I don't remember his name. Yeah, him. It could be him. If he was like in the Crystal Tower for like a super long time and started becoming Crystal himself and then somehow gained the power to do all this, but I don't know. And then like hold the tower here from the future or something. The story has a lot of holes in it. Not a very good theory. That's all I got right now though. Doesn't explain his motivations though. The Exarch does not appear to be nearby. Okay. You know what? We're not that far away. Let's go do this other quest real quick too. We can get the last Aether Current over here while we're out here. That over there. Eating pizza and watching my stream. That sounds pretty awesome. Another little dwarven city? Up there. Hey, Nova. It's more of the dwarves the Talmud dwarves don't like. Okay. Alright, all we're missing is the final main story one, I think. But check out this quest over here. I don't know what this quest is for. Got a plus sign on it though. Big Sight Watch. Oh my. I can either confirm or deny the existence of a new discovery of untold value that only a select few are allowed to see for themselves. That said, there may come a time when I find myself utterly fascinated by that pile of rocks over there and be completely oblivious to anyone attempting to sneak past. You're a woman of the world, ain't you? Don't make me say it plain. Wicked White. How bloody stupid are you? You, the imbecile, give me, the guard, 10,000 gil, then you, the imbecile, get to walk past me, the guard, to see the amazing find. Got it? Sure. About time you started playing by the rules. Lolly, what in the blazing hells do you think you're doing, man? Ho! Is that any way for a guard to behave, is it? No, Chief, sir. No rations for you tonight. Chief, no more mercy, mercy! It's not fair, I tell you. A dwarf toils day in and day out for a pittance, only to try and make a little extra something on the side, and what does it get him? Right, well, anyway, bugger off. None may pass without the chief's permission, which I know you haven't got. Wait, don't tell me. I assume you came all this way to put in for the position? Sorry, it's already been filled. What? Don't go playing silly buggers with me. The queer ruins we found deep in the cavern through the tunnel there is the one filled with all kinds of machina? To the point they started calling it a bloody machina graveyard? Yeah, well, we're looking to hire another guard, but the position's since been filled by that fellow what tried to swindle you a moment ago. So you're out of luck, I'm afraid. So chin up, lass. Your time will come around again soon enough. Since you're here and still unemployed, mind delivering a message for me? It's for two younglings in Comra, Anog and Kanog. They're sister and brother twins. Fond of wearing white and black. Twin thing, I suppose. The message is as follows. Lolly bleeding ho. It's got no place for children to be messing about. Stay far, far, far away or else. Got it? Okay. Comra and Comra, huh? Competing dwarf tribes. You got business with us? The chief put you up to this and you agreed? Haven't you got anything better to do with your time? Wait, those garments, that quiet confidence, those powerful neck muscles sculpted by a lifetime of nodding. This is that sinner everyone's been talking about, sister. She's the guileless fool you've been waiting for, the perfect patsy. Good thinking, brother. Let's get right to it then. You wouldn't happen to be that kindly stranger everybody likes and adores, are you? You are? Well, perhaps you'd be willing to do us a teensy little favor. Of course you would. My brother and I are conducting some highly secret research at the moment, but we've hit a dead end. To continue, we need to get our hands on an automaton core. So I'm to be your patsy? Oh, don't be silly. Everyone knows you're a soul of generosity, a sinner who cannot help but render aid to her fellow sinner in the hour of need. Not for fame or fortune or any other reward, but simply for the joy of it. Am I wrong? This is another one of those moments where it really doesn't matter what I have to say, isn't it? Now you're on the trolley. The core we require is being stored with other sundry materials in the cliffs above us. Once you have it, bring it to my sister. Okay. What? This is going to open up some kind of new activity with this blocked off area full of machina, I'm guessing. Is this like another Palace of the Dead type thing or something? I don't even know. Involve a bunch of machina. Okay, as long as it's not blitzball or digging in the desert, I might be okay with it. Nah, there's the center now, and that is the core I spy in her hot little hands. Brilliant. All we've got to do is sell this for a small fortune, and we'll move one step closer to seeing our plans for world domination to fruition. Oi, Anog, lolly nay on the domination ho. Oh, right, that was a close one, brother. Now then, for our next request. Lolly, what in the hell's you two up to ho? You even thinking of taking advantage of this good sinner, I'll tan both your hides and toss you from the top of White Oil Falls. Now get you gone. Sir, yes, sir. Sorry about that. Don't know any better on account of them being all on their own. No parents. They've lost more than most, you could say. More than anyone ever should. Anyway, I've been meaning to ask. Everyone says you're the soul of generosity, a sinner who cannot help but render aid to her fellow sinner in their hour of need, not for fame or fortune or any other war, but simply for the joy of it. Am I wrong? I swear you just repeated nearly word for word with those two. Never mind. We're short a lantern at the dig site. Should be another cave just outside the village. Mind going and fetching it for me? Of course you don't. Once you got it, bring it back to the dig, and don't worry, I'll see you compensated for your trouble. Speaking of Final Fantasy X, they there's been all these news stories today about like, oh my god, they're gonna make Final Fantasy X-3, and then if you read the news story, it's like the guy said that they have a basic outline for a story, but don't expect to see it anytime soon, and certainly not before they're done with Final Fantasy VII Remake. And they took that to be the story is, oh my god, they're making Final Fantasy X-3. You know? Like, I guess that'll get more clicks, but like, it's such a thin rumor, like, not a rumor, I mean, like, still, like, what the hell? What am I looking for here? In here? That's just what Final Fantasy XIV needs. Blitzball. All the characters are already ready for it. We learned how to hold our breath indefinitely back in Stormblood, right? There you are. I presume that lantern you're holding is for yours truly. Much obliged. Here, a little something for your trouble. Never let it be said a dwarf of character doesn't pay his debts. Anyway, if we're nothing else to discuss, just let us pass already. We want to see the ruins. Please, 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 please. No, 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 no. It's dangerous and off limits, and even if I were the sort of man who could be bribed, which I'm not, I'd be shocked if you two had anything valuable enough for me to risk my neck looking the other way. Why are you and everyone else so bloody obsessed with trying to get a look at a cavern filled with mysterious machina anyways? It's just bloody scrap heap, isn't it? No, no, it's so much more. Based on our research, we have reason to believe that those ruins contain... Hush, sister, how many times must you nearly give the game away? It's supposed to be our secret. Oh yes, right. It's just so hard to contain my enthusiasm. Nothing in these ruins contain nothing of value whatsoever. We shall leave you to your affairs. Honorable guard, sir. I bid thee farewell. Honestly, I'm beginning to hope that there really is nothing of value in there for all the trouble it's causing, but I was just about to say, if we've got nothing else to discuss, then you best be on your way. It's dangerous to wander about an active dig. I don't want you getting hurt. Good lord. After all that, we just go back, huh? Okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna come over here and find ourselves the Exarch, right? Look, it's Nova again. Lying around on his mount. We got at the end of the cliff here or something. Alright.
The future is where my destiny awaits. Forgive me, I was lost in a dream. I needed some fresh air and thought to rest for a moment. It would seem I am more fatigued than I realized. Too much time away from the tower, I fear. It drains me, leaves my body frail and weak. Though, in truth, it is debatable whether I can still call this my body.
Can I open up to us, finally?
When first I turned my mind towards the salvation of the world, I came to the conclusion that it would take many long years, many more than remain to me. And so I made myself one with the Crystal Tower, that I might live indefinitely. I am but an extension of it now, hence my weakness the farther I travel, and the longer I am away.
Okay.
It has been quite a journey. But thanks to you, the end is in sight. My wish will finally be fulfilled. How goes the construction effort? Then this may be the last moment we have to ourselves for a while. Come, sit with me. Tell me, when all of this is over, what will you do?
The only thing I don't get, like, I get why they would hide his face from us if it was someone we recognize. I don't get why the character would be hiding it from us, right? If it was that person. I'll settle matters with the Empire.
Ah, yes. Even should we succeed in forestalling the 8th Umbral Calamity, the spectre of war will remain. But to declare your intent with such easy resolve, you truly are a hero's hero, my friend. But whatever it is you decide to do, I have every confidence that you will do well. For you have the strength to forge your own path. You will leave countless lives better than you found them, and the souls you touch will never forget your kindness. Then, in trying times, when you question your worth and your choices, they will raise their voices to remind you of the difference you have made. And thus will your deeds come to affirm your path. Remember this.
Yeah, I want to know more about you.
Of me? You mean what I intend to do afterwards?
No, that was the other option.
I once told you that there are things we can ill afford to lose. Things, I said. Though in truth, I spoke of a person. One who is unaware of the full extent of my plans. Though she deserves to know, I have good reason to keep my counsel.
So, at first I would certainly assume he's talking about me. But he could also be talking about, like, Nymphilia or even the Stola or something. But I assume he's talking about me. And it'd be a lot more obvious, I guess, if you played, like, more than one character. You became a male character if you switched the gender, right? You said, Key deserves to know, right?
I have come to terms with this in my mind, yet my heart yearns to lay everything bare. For she is my inspiration, and I would give much and more for the chance to speak with her as friends, with no thought of concealment.
Do it.
Should she indulge me with her tales, I would regale her with my own. About my efforts in Northrend, perhaps. Though, ultimately, that tale is more yours than it is mine.
You not talking about us?
Then, I would ask her about her next adventure. And if she should wish me to be a part of it, oh, how happy it would make me. Together we would travel the lands and cross the seas and take to the skies upon the eternal wind. My heart swells simply to imagine it. But all of this is contingent upon our victory in the coming battle.
I'm having a thought. Can we go back to the story of the Crystal Tower raid? If this was him, right? He could control the tower because he had the blood of, like, the royal family or whatever, right? Right? But the royal family theoretically would have been the Ascians again, right? Because it was Atlig, which was also the Ascians. But I guess that would just means he'd be related to the bodies they used. Yeah. Just think about that weird connection there.
The people of this world have entrusted their hopes to us. We cannot fail them.
I feel like okay, and then there was the ones that were the characters from Final Fantasy 3 that were cloned, the sages from 3, Doga and Une, right? In their original forms, were they theoretically possessed by Ascians? Not the clones, but
nor those who roused me from my slumber.
But also the fact that they have clones of them is like just like the way that they're cloning the royal family of the frickin' Empire right now, you know? Like, Emmett Selk wants another body, you know? Like, well, we're gonna do all of the Shadowbringer raids as soon as I get done with the main story, man, for sure. I know there's a Nier raid. I don't know what the other one is. What the other stuff is. Alright. Nova's hanging out. Probably getting close to getting our Talos ready, right? Is there a breath of respite before we do it? Means we're heading up there. I don't know. I would assume that the attack on Vothri is going to end up being a dungeon or a trial. Could be a trial. Look, it's like, I don't know if like this is going to be the final zone, like the mountain is a zone, and then there's a trial to fight Vothri, or this is just like a dungeon. There is no zone there, and then the final zone comes after. That seems more likely to me. I don't think the final zone is going to be the mountain. But maybe it's just a dungeon? We'll find out soon. Hello! What's that name there? K2609. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Worry not, my friend. I am much revived for the fresh air and your fine company, of course. Now then, let us turn our thoughts back to the task at hand. Say, what is your name? What language is that? Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace stuck in the source. Oh, okay, whoa. Your Radiance, I have taken the liberty of quashing the vile rumors that your heir is possessed by a devil. No voice acting for this part. Oh, and someone wants to go take a little time out. Is that what you want? You can have a timeout. With the nation in the grip of war, we may rely on patriotic zeal to prevent them from resurfacing. And what of Immick Selk? He has taken himself to the First to usher that world to its end. Or so I believe. He did not disclose the details of his mission, having ever preferred to work alone. Even to those who have known him since the beginning, his actions can prove unpredictable. I am no stranger to his ways. He joys in playing me for a fool. Full many times have I been convinced he was acting of my own volition, only to discover all was as he willed it. My dear grandfather, on the subject of our esteemed colleague, his last report, though brief, did contain one item of interest. You have doubtless wondered why the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have not taken the field of late. Is because they are no longer in the source. The hero of the Scions has journeyed to the First, as have her comrades, albeit incompletely. Their bodies yet remain here in the source. This presents an opportunity. If we can defeat the Alliance prior to the Scions' return, we may eliminate their order at a stroke. They're going to go after their helpless bodies. And with the Scions gone, none shall remain to thwart our plans. It will be but a matter of striking down the hero upon her homecoming. Which, lest you forget, is essential to the realization of our objective, of both of our objectives. Through Hydaelyn's meddling, her champions threaten to wrest the reins of fate from our grasp. The world is at risk of being dragged down the false path. One which will never see man reclaim his true form. It is unthinkable that he should supplant us, incomplete as he is. Such a devolution is abhorrent. It must be stopped before it's too late. The hour has come, your Radiance. Order your armies to march once more and crush all who stand in your way. This is your heart's desire, is it not? To seize a victory that is yours and yours alone for the future of Garlemald. Oh dear. You do not wear the mummer's motley well. I was never one to take an interest in tedious conflicts. The whereabouts of my one true friend, however, they interest me greatly. I but hope the beast of his first are providing her proper sport. I would know every detail, Lord Xenos, or would you rather I called you Elidibus? Unexpected. Most unexpected. That immortality should be within the reach of one with a borrowed echo. You have outdone yourself, Xenos Galvus. What? I have no particular attachment to that name, but I am rather fond of that body. Without it, I cannot enjoy my hunt to the fullest. Xenos is immortal now too and is coming to get his body back? Okay. Okay. He got a little more interesting. I know we've seen this Centurion before, and I never figured out who that was. Your secrets or my flesh, I care not which you give me first. The choice is yours. So the echo is all you need to become immortal, huh? Like, he has, like, the borrowed echo or whatever, and that was enough. And you think about it, even, like, all of the, Warriors of Light from here existed in spirit form even after they died. Ooh, there's our final ether current, and there's the dude. Alright, here we go. The nice looking gold Magitech armor you got going on there. Right, so, while the two of you are away, we received word that everything's in place, meaning we can proceed with awakening the Talos. Once we imbue the magic, it will stir itself and immediately carry out its designated function, namely taking Mount Gold in its grasp. Elheim, we may be certain that Vothri will not look upon in idleness as we beat a path to his front door. Once our plans are set in motion, there'll be no turning back. So see to your preparations as meticulously as you can, and I will give the order to proceed as soon as you are ready. We're doing this. I like how Xenos, like Xenos's opinion of us, or like how he sees the Warrior of Light at this point. Give the word, now relay the order to awaken the Talos. Engage! Yeah, one true friend. I love it. Very well, let us begin. That's so Xenos, though. I can see that. Here we go. Are we actually going to be able to yank it down, or are we just going to have it, like, grab it and we have to, like, climb up the Talos or something, I wonder? We'll find out. I want to see what this Talos looks like too.
All is set on his side, and we may proceed when ready.
Okay.
Well, we have sufficient stone for our needs.
Likewise, preparations for the imbuing have been made according to thine exacting instructions.
Then you need only say the word.
Let us begin. See that everyone is in position. We shall catch Vorthri, mountain and all.
I wonder what the Emperor thinks about his actual son coming to claim his body back. Like, whose side is he going to be on in that one? He doesn't overly like the Ascians either, honestly. Oh, there we go. Whoa!
Here it comes!
Cool. Not entirely sure what Xenos can do to get his body back either. Like, he could very easily cut the body to pieces or whatever and kill it. That won't kill Elidibus, and it won't get him his body back. I wonder how he plans to get Elidibus out while keeping the body intact. Is that a hand? Okay. Let me get out of the way of this one. Arbert! Hey, level 1 alt, welcome back to the stream, man. We're just about to yank a mountain out of the sky.
Yes, yes! You've not lost your touch, you clever old bugger!
I'm not sure what the Sand Eaters hope to do against that. They're so big. Oh, no, that works, I guess.
See what they're doing? If its hands are damaged, it won't be able to cling to the mountain. Oh, I knew this was a terrible idea.
Oh my god, dude.
Vorthri marshals the Eaters to his defense. This was only to be expected. We must try and draw as many of them down to the ground as possible. It may not be enough, but we have no other choice. Is that?
Oh, the Fae. Nice.
Such a heartless thing our sapling is. Cold and cruel and heartless. Summon us in times of need, we expressly said. Yet what should we find but the final battle joined without so much as a whisper of our name?
I love Titania.
Yes, we may also have said that we Fae folk have no interest in the struggles of men. But if our adorable sapling had come crying to us for help, we would of course have flown to her aid. Of course we would. What are we to do with her? We are so very, very sad. You will play with us. Cheer us up again!
Yeah, you would think if he yanked that thing down, the impact of that would be enough to just kill everyone on it, right? Thanks, Beowulf. Yeah.
This I did not expect, but I will gladly accept the help. I will send word to Y'shtola and the others. Join them at the foot of Mount Gulg and be ready to make the ascent.
So can it actually pull it down, or we have to like climb up the golem? It looks like we're gonna have to climb up the freaking Talos. This could be a really cool dungeon. I want to see what this is gonna look like. I assume this is a dungeon, right? We're going over there. Let's go ahead and turn this in while we're on our way. Poked around Comer, did you learn anything about that big find? Machine graveyard. Hey, interesting. This could be the beginning of a great grand adventure, an utterly nonsensical one, though it does have the appeal of the non-occasion. Oh, wow. Grab the money. Interesting. We'll check that out later. Can't fly till we finish this quest. Let's go on over and do that. Did that open up a new quest down here in Comer? Maybe not until after we finish the story. If the thing full of like automatons is like the near raid or something, it wouldn't open up till we finish the main story, right? I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying like that's one possibility it could be. And the quest kind of like we did it and now nothing, so that's a bit suspect. Everyone's good here. Everyone is here good. There we go. The Talos has been taken. The Talos taking hold of the mountain as planned. We will use its body as a bridge to reach Vothri's sanctuary. The seniors will make us work for every yalm, of course. But we will carve a path through their ranks and meet with their master regardless. For the first. Yeah. Not loving my outfit right now, but we're going to work on our outfit once we, you know, get to max level. Well, we're at max level. Once we get to the end, right? How's it going, Flaps? Yeah, Mount Gold now accessible. Alright. Let us group up. All we need is a tank. Hopefully it won't take very long. Man, I'm really excited to see if we get the last Sin Eater here, which I assume we are. What happens next, right? At that point, we've gotten all the Sin Eaters we know about. We killed as many as they said that there were. Oh, here we go. Time to go. There's still another zone left, though. And killing all the Light Wardens isn't really guaranteed to do anything other than fill me up with a bunch of light, which is probably bad. So that all goes. I'm loving the look of our Talos. All right. Our tank looks like he's got some nice gear. All right, dancing partner. Dominated Fuku. Okay.
So it is you.
What's that little flower thing mean? Is that the mentor thing? Mentor's the crown. Returning player. Gotcha. That means he left for a while and now he's back. Gotcha. Cool beans. Hello. Okay. All right. Is that pull more? Should we pull more? Makes sense. Alright, let's do this. Get buff going. Got a little bit of this, that, that. Those. This stuff. Alright. Nice. Alright, first boss is Big Lion Dude. Cool. I'm waiting to fight him all expansion. Yeah, that looks fun. Typhoon wing. Okay. Oh shit. Try and keep this going. Nope, I'm down. I didn't see the indicator or anything for that one. Maybe I missed it because I was looking at my buttons. But that was a lot of damage. Looking at a character named Promiscuous Hussy. I guess we're gonna have to revive ourselves. Died doing AoE since Nova died early. Yeah. I didn't know if it was like an avoidable one or just like, you know, just AoE damage for the healer to have something to do, kind of thing. You know, sometimes it's avoidable AoE and sometimes it's just, no, everyone's taking damage. This is part of the healer's job, you know? Nova broke his controller. That's bad. Are you gonna be able to go on, or are you what's gonna happen? Well, he's back in. Switch Pro controller, nice. Gotcha. Say hi, Internet! All right. And so I figured out like the three little triangle attack thing last time, but I was getting caught sometimes by like it has like an inner circle that goes along with it once he gets lower on health. And like remember to back up. And it's like this. Stand here maybe? What are those circles on the sides? Yeah, okay, those are also AoE. Okay. Circle right about here. Yep. Alright, buffing time. Mighty Morphin, buffing rainbow. Boss is going down. GG. Alright. Come on, dancer loot. Hey, dancer loot! And it's a new head! I need like 5 times over need. Please don't look the same. Oh, hell yeah! Now we're rocking like freaking like swanky musketeer bard hat thing going on. I approve. Oh my god, it's a demon wall. Okay, everything's getting hit. Got it. We focus the wall or the other guys, or just everything, I guess. Okay. Interesting looking guy. Alright. So the first boss was the lion. I assume the third boss is Vothri. I wonder what the second one is. We already got a headpiece, so I mean this has already been a... Look at this! Bracelets too! 418. Yeah, hell yeah. Nice. Getting upgrades, people.
Come no closer, filthy creatures.
Done and done. Second boss? Right, cube face thing, maybe? Who is this? Yeah, loving the aiming gear. Is there more? Aiming necklace. Hell yeah. No? Oh, does it take multiple slots? Oh no, it hasn't rolled yet. So. Anything I should know about weird cube boss thing? I'll figure it out. One of these orbs. Okay. What are we doing here? I don't know where I'm going. I'm dead. Yeah, I don't understand that mechanic. What's with the circles? It's the raise melee. Alright. Look at the boss's faces. Oh, okay. Sort of get it. We got him. Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't figure that boss out. The faces correspond to where he's attacking, but like I didn't quite. I don't know. I didn't click.
I am righteousness.
Alright, not everything's gonna be for me. I got it.
Righteousness will prevail.
I guess I don't need to get all the gear. Alright, so all we have left is Mothra. Let's get to him.
Can't you do anything by yourself?
Okay. Let's see what we just got. Alright, going. Alright. Okay.
Very well. If you will not be discouraged.
Oh, hello. Okay. Nice. On a boss. Final Lightbringer. Light Warden. Now the fun part. Uh-oh. It's not Vothri. Consort of Sin, Forgiven Obscenity. Okay. First time on this as well, but you know it. Just stand outside the circle AoE. Dodge lots of stuff. Okay.
Damn you! I don't care what it takes!
Oh, shit. Okay. Multiple rings. Got it. They're the right distance. Okay. Oh shit, okay. This is an interesting boss. There's a bit of a delay before the last set, huh? And the big bow. One downside of Dancer is how much I have to look at my bar to know what's procced. It helps a lot once I get the ability to like auto proc stuff, but still like, a lot of times I have to look down. Like I want to be looking at the indicators and stuff. Half of my abilities have to proc before I can use them. Alright. We didn't actually fight Vothri. Damn. Alright. Ooh, great sword. Nice. Not for a dancer. Oh, nice. Oh, no worries. Let's see what it looks like. That's a pretty cool looking sword. Nice. Yeah, fun. Alright, what's next? Surprised we didn't fight Vothri. Maybe he'll die.
Near, my friends. We have found Vothri's hiding place.
Will you not be satisfied until you have brought disaster down on your head?
Is this gonna be a dungeon and a trial? Is Vothri his own trial?
By your wickedness, you stand to gain naught but Had you only entrusted fate to me, there would have been for all. You could have lived bliss in my eternal paradise, free from the burdens of conscience and purpose.
Peace assumes many forms, and I do not doubt that you considered yours well worth the cost. I was even prepared to believe that the end might justify the means. Ignorant as I was, I had hoped that you might mend your ways and join hands with us. That we might strive together for the happiness of all.
Good luck with that.
But no more. Your actions cannot be reconciled with your words. Peace for all, you say? Yet when you were threatened, your first act was to sacrifice your own people in order to save yourself. If your paradise can be rebuilt so long as you alone survive, it exists not for the people. It exists solely for you.
Yeah, stand just outside the circle. I figured that out like halfway through the fight. I was like, oh, there's more AoE. You have to stand at just the right spot, and like just outside the circle is like the safe zone. But yeah, I did read your comment wrong. You're absolutely right.
Hear me.
Hey, Ninja Fox.
The people won't submit to your will, for we each have our own. I made a promise to a noble soul, a woman who saw fit to entrust me with her legacy, and I mean to keep it. Everyone who stands with us has something precious, something that they cherish and would die to protect. They know their own hearts. They know what they want for this world. And by lending their strength to our cause, they have spoken. No matter how hard you may try to bend the world to your will, we will never yield.
Silence! Not another word!
Loving my new hat. Somehow my hat makes the rest of my outfit look better.
You will learn your place. With my true powers awakened, I will expunge you like the filth you are. Your demise will serve as a reminder to all that I am the zenith of mankind and Sinita both, chosen to rule over creation by right of transcendence. My very existence is virtuous. I am perfect, immaculate.
He seems disinclined to grant us an audience.
Find Vorthree. We will hold the Eaters here. Come! Let's finish this!
Normal version is harder than extreme, so it is a trial, huh? Vorthree gets his own trial. Alright. Crown of the Immaculate. Oh, let's do it. You okay, Nova? Everybody ready for the second trial of Shadowbringers? Changing to Summoner. Most important thing, make sure your music is turned up. Oh man, you would be welcome to come if you could, Ninja Fox. I'm on Adamantoise, obviously. And Nova's on Cactuar. I remember what Minus is on. Yeah. It is 8-man, yep. Alright, here we go. Doing up. We're all DPS, so it might be a minute. Oh yeah, Midgar Stormer's on Aether too, right? You could totally come help. What's your... Do you want to come? I could like DQ us for a second. What's that? You want to come, Ninja? Let's be friends. You don't know how to do that? You know, honestly, I don't remember how to do it either. Makes you feel better. Oh, I have to use the crystal in the starting cities. Yeah, so go to one of the capitals. Just, you know, send me a message when you're ready or whatever. I get you on my friends list or something. Consent? Couldn't find them. Oh, this is only gonna search one world? You not play your search across the world, I guess. How do you... I don't remember how to do this. It has to be on Adamantoise when I search? Okay. Yay! More people to join the crew. You can search for people who are watching cutscenes. There he is. Alright. Got ourselves a light party. Ahoy! Let me go ahead and queue us up, I guess. Alright, well, we got all the DPS covered. So we still gotta wait for tanks and healers. Yeah, light party of 4 DPS is probably not the best case scenario, but we'll work it out, I guess. The final Light Warden. This is gonna be good. The high seas. The high seas. You can go out to sea to fish? That's kind of cool. How do you do that? Is there like a deep sea fishing thing you can do? Or Kogo's fishing with his guild? That's cool. So the question mark one. I'm gonna figure out what this is. Maybe we'll find out after this fight. Wait, what? What are we waiting for? What's blue blood in reference to Kamiko? Blue blood. Oh, it's a title. we're like a musketeer now or something. It's quite the hat. Forgiven's hat of aiming. Forgiven's necklace of aiming. Forgiven's bracelet of aiming. We got 3 pieces of gear from that last dungeon. That's cool. Is Charles known to have a long queue tower? I mean, it says the average wait time is less than 5 minutes, but then we didn't bring any tanks or healers, so... Let's see. With Dancer and Bard, we have all the buffs. I mean, 2 of us will get buffs from me. Buff my dance partner a lot. Actually, the technical one buffs everybody, right? Doesn't it? And the standard one buffs my dance partner. Devilment's just me and my dance partner. Maybe level 80, you get it for trial roulette. Unlocked all your Aether currents the other day. I'm almost there. Let's see. Done. Done. There's a whole nother zone I don't know about. When I finish this quest, I'll get the last one for Clucia, and then the only ones I'm missing are this last zone that I haven't learned about yet. Oh my god, come on, man. Let's go to the fight. It's too bad we can't, like, pull in the NPCs for this one, you know? You're like, Ishtola, I choose you, let's go. Yeah, I gotta level up my other jobs too. Dark Knight's the closest, but I got a long way to go leveling up all these jobs. I can ask the FC. Crown of the Immaculate. Someone's doing a hostess club raffle. I wish you could sort this. Like, why isn't this sortable? It seems dumb that it's not sortable. It's so easy for them to do, too. This is the true content of Final Fantasy XIV. See, what we need is I just need to get one of those, like, you know, hundreds or thousands of viewers, like like Asmongold, and then I just be like, all right, guys, which 4 of you want to come take your heal this way? I'm happy to have you guys, though. And Nova and Minus have been with me like every step of the way since the very beginning, and I appreciate it a lot. We've had a lot of near instant queues because we almost always have a full party almost. So I've been spoiled in that regard. Not much we can do about this. All good, Ninja. I was just excited to be getting to the end. My goal for tonight was to defeat Vothri, so we're on track. We just need to have this thing here. I've been working a little bit on my crafting and gathering. Still got a long, long way to go on those. But only have 800,000 gil left. Gotta work on gaining gil while I'm constantly shoving it down a hole to level up my crafting. Looks like no one in the free company is paying attention to chat right now. That's great. It looks like there's a lot of people in this free company, but like most of them are not on. Yeah. There's only a few that are actually on. That makes sense. Yeah. I would agree. Yeah. All these people that are like over a year, I'd be like, okay, well, I mean, you guys clearly quit playing the game, right? Well, this free company is a lot more active than the last one I was in, so it's still an upgrade. There's that. Party Finder? Oh my god, is it that hard? This is sad. We got a tank in the queue. Now we just need 2 healers and another tank. Yeah, it might be. Doesn't look like the party finder gets used very much. This is all that's going on across the entire data center. There's only 85 of them. Only 2 in the world. Only 1 in the world. I get the feeling people don't really use this over much. And this sucks because it's like part of the main story of the current expansion, and it's like a freaking roadblock. Oh, there we go. Let's do this. Anything I need to know about this fight?
Are you so determined to die? One last chance, villains! Bow down and acknowledge your king! Your god! Come! Prepare for judgment!
Oh, I guess here we go.
This will be a mercy.
You like stuck me in? What the hell is that?
To me, my servants, feast upon these villains and their foul sins. I will crush you. Fine, fine if you refuse to die. I will strip you of the illusion of will. Then you will suffer. That will be your punishment. Receive of me my blessing and rise higher! I will crush you! Suffer, suffer, suffer! Suffer and know your folly! Have you? Why do you not fall?
I guess we are at the end of the expansion. It seems like a lot of these guys are fairly solid on this fight.
It burns! It burns!
Oh, come on. Right as I did my buff. What is happening to him?
The light surges within me. I see now. This
The hell?
passion of my ascension.
Okay.
Very well, very well. I shall embrace this triumph.
That's quite the diet. Alright, sure. Good for you, man. Oh, and he got his health back, though. What the hell? I died like 5 feet away from the whatever. Some lag or something. Really? That sucks. Sorry, I don't talk much during these fights. Like focus mode. GG, guys. Whew. Now what happens? Final Light Warden down. Cecil 2.0. He does look a little Cecilish. No drops from trials, huh? That sucks. Alright. So what happens now? Thanks for helping out, Ninja. And, you know, minus another. Is that Fothry? You see, it's finally over then. Now night will return to all of Norvrant, bringing salvation to both of our two worlds. On speaking with Ring, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Here we go. Shit about to go down. Like, it doesn't solve the fact that, like, the rest of the world's still cut off, right? I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. We're doing this. Should you leave the area, you may return here by speaking with a sentry posted at the entrance of Uncle. Okay. Okay, give me that flight. I'm gonna drop the party. Try to.
But it is you who are the villains. Father told me that I am hope.
Father.
I am righteousness. That I am a god. That is why I was born as man and sin eater both. I kept the people safe. They respected me. Worshiped me. How can this be? I should be the one looking down at you.
You guys are sucking up the last Light Warden. What's gonna happen to Elheim? A warrior of light. What's light? Okay.
Look, the sky.
Nice. Oh, it's given it's actually nighttime during these cutscenes. They're like, oh, the sky's finally back to normal. And it's like daytime outside.
Fools! Were it not for my decisive action, the whole city would have been overrun, razed to the ground.
Is Foster's dad?
Yet they dare to complain about casualties? Spare me. I'll wager they were put up to it by those wretches who seek to usurp me. They're stirring up the citizenry. But if they think I will yield to the likes of them, they are gravely mistaken.
She's got like battered wife face on or something. Like, what's going on here?
To be subjected to such deplorable treatment, such ingratitude. You have my sympathies, sir. You do so much good for this city, and you could do so much more were you not surrounded by fools.
That Vothri?
Who are you? You're not supposed to be in here.
No. An Ascian?
My apologies
Definitely.
for the intrusion.
Oh, it's Emmett.
I
Okay.
Bearing a proposal.
We're in the full
one that
get
will
up.
ensure the longevity of your reign.
What did you do, so?
But give me the word, sir, and I will bring hither a light warden. By giving its power to the babe within your lady wife's womb, we shall create a transcendent being, a king to rule over all. And as sire to the king, your authority will never again be in question.
That's the one who created Vothri. Okay. I can't help but like Emmett. I don't care. So was this the former Light Warden?
Amazing. Before my Vothri, they behave as docile pets.
Or is this just a different, the big Sin Eater that we fought in the dungeon that he always hangs out with? Okay.
With this gift, my line shall be guaranteed power for perpetuity. We shall rule the whole world.
By all means, sir. United under Yulmor's banner, men will cease fighting and abandon their ambitions.
So Yulmor is Emmett Selk's empire, or it's his empire for this world.
Thus, they will grow fat and complacent, and in their sloth, seal your supremacy.
Mm-hmm. Why are they not showing his face? Why are they not showing his face? Oh shit.
Are you alright? Say something!
12 for Fend. She cannot contain the light. She's beginning to turn. Urianger, if you've aught up your sleeve, now is the time.
It's changing back.
Oh shit.
The combined power of every Light Warden is too terrible a burden for any one soul to bear.
He says as if he already knew this. Okay.
And so I shall relieve you of it.
You shall what?
Exarch, what are you doing?
I will channel this profusion of power to the Crystal Tower and use it to travel to other worlds. As I have dreamed of doing ever since I first learned of their existence. Who would choose to remain here in this dying realm when they might go elsewhere and begin anew? Not I. And thus did I use you.
No, I don't believe you. It doesn't make sense.
Damn you! We won't let you do with her as you please.
Do not interfere! Please, I beseech you all, let him go.
Yeah, Urian Jason known this was gonna happen the whole
You
time,
knew
didn't
of
he?
this, Urian
Yeah.
Tis all a fiction. Such vaguely defined acts of teleportation stand no chance of success. The Exarch will never live to see another world, as he knows only too well.
Then, what does he mean to do?
He means to take the light with him into the rift, where he will die. From the beginning, he intended to sacrifice himself to save our friend and Norvrend.
Why wouldn't he just say that?
At journey's end, an opportunistic thief makes off with the hero's prize. A paltry way to end a chapter, I concede. Yet your tale will continue, and my role in it will scarcely be remembered.
Like, why the fake villain thing? Like, okay. It is gonna be the kid from the beginning of the game, isn't it?
Worry not. Whatever should become of me, I will be happy and free, safe in the knowledge that I have played my part.
Go ahead and take the hood off. Yeah. Okay. Call him by his name.
Thank you for fighting for this world, for believing. Fare you well, my friend, my inspiration.
I don't understand why he had to be secretive at all. Like, we were already friends. He could have just been straight up the whole time. It would have been just fine. The music's great. Oh, excuse me? But if he...
Only those who possess the royal eye of the Allagan Imperial line are capable of controlling the Crystal Tower. Such individuals do not exist in the First.
Right?
Therefore, in all likelihood, the Exarch arrived here with the tower. This much I had surmised, yet I could not discern his grand scheme.
Would the Scions really let him sacrifice himself? You doubt it, I agree. But if he said, haha, I'm going to take the power and go to other worlds and all this, he's making himself out to be the villain, and would the Scions really let him do that? Like, assuming, like, he didn't even say he was gonna leave the warrior of light alive in the process. Like, trying to make himself seem a bad guy isn't exactly going to get the Scions to step down. And what the hell, Emmett?
To think that he went through all this trouble for the sake of a single hero. It's almost admirable in its absurdity. Alas, it is not your grand scheme that will succeed, but ours.
You bastard!
Stay put. Your friend is still alive, but whether he remains so depends on you.
Which one?
What a disappointment you turned out to be. I placed my faith in you, let myself believe that you could contain the light. But look at you now, halfway to becoming a monster. You are unworthy of my patronage.
Yeah, I mean, we already know that. We just saw the vision. Okay, go for it.
I am an Ascian. My heart's sole desire is to usher in the great rejoining.
The thing about Emmett, he's just been up front the whole time.
Logriff with the task of increasing light sway over this world. This we sought to do by manipulating heroes. When that failed to achieve the desired result, I created Vorthri. But thanks to your meddling, that too has ended in failure.
What was your true purpose in approaching us?
By your 12, boy, have I not told you before that everything I said was the truth? You were specimens by which I might gauge man's potential as it stands. I genuinely had an interest in you, genuinely considered taking you on as allies. Provided she could contain and control the light. If not, then she, and by extension you, would be of no use to me. 'Twas as simple as that.
So, we've been found wanting. How disheartening. But even had we fulfilled your conditions, there was no guarantee that we would cooperate. What then?
Then I simply kill you all.
Yeah, they're just having a conversation.
It would restore the world to the way it was before you went about trouncing light wardens willy-nilly.
Like they're just having this conversation with Emmett while I'm over there, like, slowly becoming a light warden, right?
Suffice it to say, it would be most inconvenient to have all that light taken away, and I would be lying if I were to claim his actions didn't have me worried.
Shit.
You still retain your form and your senses. But you have all but become a sin eater. Whether you will it or no, your mere existence will serve to engulf the world in light. Those in your company will likewise turn into sin eaters, and in time you will succumb to your base instincts and hunt innocents to feast on their sweet, sweet ether. Those few with the will left to fight may rise up against you, but before your absolute might, they will quickly know despair. There is no hope. We are finished. Mankind is finished. Ah, the irony. What Vorthri achieved through bliss, you achieved through despair.
Oh, Emmett Selk is definitely the best bad guy so far. Hands down, no contest.
But I have overstayed my welcome. I shall look forward to seeing you bring the world to its knees, hero. I have naught to show for all the time and effort I invested in you. He is a small token for my troubles. I did not expect that I could learn aught from man, but I may yet learn something from all the knowledge he had hoarded for his precious hero.
If the Crystal Tower didn't have the ability to bring people across the worlds, how did he do it? How did the tower end up here to begin with?
I do. Your friends are now your foes. If you do not kill them, they will kill you. When it all becomes too much to bear, seek me out at my abode in the dark depths of the Tempest. There, you may complete your descent into madness with some dignity, far from prying eyes.
What the hell is the Tempest?
Till then, I bid you farewell. Eater.
So we're just slowly becoming a Light Warden now, huh? It's kind of an issue. But he's still here.
Ah. Finally.
Maybe he can do something about it. There's gotta be a reason Minfilia made him stay behind. What happened?
After you collapsed, Emmet's self vanished. Then Reen did what she could to stay the raging of the light within your body. Thanks to her, you're still you, but she's only delayed the inevitable. You're not going to like what you see, but you still need to see it.
Imagine there's no darkness when I'm around anymore, huh? Yeah. I did the role quests for physical DPS.
It's like this all over. The whole of Norvrat is shrouded in light again.
Oh wow, the whole thing. Okay.
And it's because of you, and the power you absorb from the Wardens. No one knows but your friends.
So, like, I was actually brought here bodily. I'm here completely. I've crossed over. If I could leave and take the light with me, right?
When they carried you down from the mountain, they told everyone waiting below that they didn't understand why the light had returned.
I don't know where I'd go, but still.
And now they're out there trying to allay the people's fears, while searching for a way to save you.
They can't even kill me. If they kill me, the light will just flood into them, right? And being around us is going to turn people into sin eaters.
You're well enough to be up, you're well enough to get some fresh air. Better that than stewing in here. Go on. Go.
I hope Emmett Selk survives for Endwalker, because I don't want him to go anywhere. I want him to be like the final villain at the end of the whole game. He's awesome. Well, midnight, and this is obviously a good stopping point. As much as I want to keep going, this is probably where we should stop for the night. That is quite the cliffhanger, actually. We're the new Light Warden. Nice to meet you guys. The maid staff turns into Sin Eaters. It was totally not my fault. Oh, new title? Let's check it out. The Enemy of Innocence. Yeah. Let's do it. Whew. I'm loving my new hat. The hat is totally saving this outfit. The hat has turned this outfit around. I still would like to get rid of these poofy things, but it's passable now. Yeah, we can't get anything else started this late. So we're in the next main scenario quest is question marks. That's another good sign that we're at a good stopping point. Whatever's coming next is a surprise. So we will stop here, and I will be back on tomorrow night with more Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Sometime this weekend, probably, we're going to get Skyward Sword HD. I am going to be playing Skyward Sword HD when I get it. So we'll take a Metal Gear break to play Skyward Sword HD, and then when we get done with Skyward Sword, we'll go back to Metal Gear. As far as Final Fantasy XIV, we play it on Wednesdays and Sundays, so on Sunday we will continue this story. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us, Ninja Fox. Thanks, as always, Cara Nova and Minus, for your help. All the new viewers, thanks for dropping by. Hit the follow button. Twitch will tell you when I'm on. It's every single night, 8 p.m. Eastern. And I will see you guys next time. But before I go, we should totally raid somebody, because like that's just the nice thing to do, I think. Let's see who's on. Yeah, let's level. We're gonna raid level 1 alt. He's playing Dragon Quest. Let's see how he's going. He's getting towards the end of Dragon Quest 11 with all the draconian hard mode stuff on. Oh, that's pretty cool. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Say hi to level 1 alt for me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.